Do you want to learn exactly why a woman will cheat on her husband or boyfriend? And more importantly, do you want to learn how to prevent it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to go over in today's video. Reason number one, he can't get it up. This might not seem like the most important reason why a woman would cheat on her partner, but think about it for a second, right? Mainstream society tries to tell you, oh, she cheated on you because you were rude. You didn't take the trash out enough. That's why she's cheating. You didn't buy her that handbag for Christmas. That's why she's cheating. No, like none of that actually matters as much, anywhere near as much as your dynamic in the bedroom, and importantly, because the dynamic in the bedroom is a microcosm for so many things, subconsciously, health-wise, behaviorally, to give you a firmer understanding of exactly why that's a problem. Well, the first thing is that it subconsciously communicates that you're unhealthy. And if we look at, mating strategies from a purely evolutionary standpoint, men and women both select for mates that are healthy and will produce healthy offspring. So if a dude can't get a boner, if he can't get an erection while he's with his woman, well, that subconsciously communicates to her that he is unhealthy. And this is not necessarily a super conscious thought that a woman actually has. It's an innate underlying feeling, what a lot of women these days would call an ick. And she just feels that ick as a result of this behavior. Now, point number three is going to explain in a lot more detail and specificity why this is such an important problem to fix. Point number two, you blow your load way too quickly. So what does this subconsciously communicate to her? It communicates that you're nervous, that you're maybe intimidated by her beauty, which also then thus communicates that you put her on a pedestal subconsciously. And to be perfectly honest, women are only really deeply attracted to men that they consider that is worthy of their respect. If a woman can put her man on a pedestal and look up to her man and respect her man, well, that's a man that she's incredibly attracted to and has unwavering desire for. But if the dynamic is flipped the other way around and he is putting her on a pedestal through all these little micro expressions, and one of those is manifested in the bedroom as premature ejaculation because he sees her as so exciting and so stimulating that he cannot even control his own body and his own emotions, well, that communicates to her subconsciously, maybe I can find a better partner. Now, this is salvageable if you do happen to ejaculate very quickly. Well, if you can go straight away again into round two, that's cool. That's kind of your way of like salvaging this problem. But that is very much dictated by two things. One, your ability to get and maintain strong erections. And two, your sex drive and how short your refractory period is, aka the time it takes for you to recover between orgasms. If those two things are under control, then this isn't really as big of a problem. You bust quickly, but you can go straight back in again into round two and you'll last a bit longer. The third reason why women will cheat on their man is because he does not give her an orgasm. Do I mean that he has to tie up his entire self-esteem and self-worth into being able to get his woman off? No, that's not what I mean. But here's the important reason. I hear the argument all the time that the female orgasm isn't important at all because it's not necessary for reproduction. Although that statement is true, here's the reason and the importance behind the female orgasm. When a woman orgasms, she is bombarded with oxytocin. Oxytocin is what causes her to pair bond. These things are intimately important to maintaining a strong, long-lasting, happy relationship. If a woman cannot get that oxytocin dump and thus pair bond with you and effectively fall in love with you, well, then that relationship is not able to last very long. She's going to be trying to find all these sort of superficial, conscious reasons to stick around, but subconsciously, something in the back of her mind is going to be nagging at her, and something in the back of her mind, in her subconscious mind, is going to be telling her, you're not really in love with this guy, this isn't going to work out, you should probably find someone new. The female orgasm does take a lot longer, typically, than the average male orgasm, unless you know a few tricks in the bedroom, which you can find on this channel. What that means is, okay, you're gonna have to learn to last a bit longer, maintain a stronger, longer lasting erection, so you can help her to achieve that orgasm in the first place. Also, it's important to understand that women who have had a lot of sexual partners tend to produce less oxytocin when they orgasm. So that means that they're less pair bonded to each individual partner and thus are more likely to seek out new and different partners. Reason number 4 that women will cheat on their man: he does not make her feel and help her tap into her feminine. If she is the one making all the plans, if she is the one under all of the stress of making decisions, well, that puts her in her masculine energy, in a masculine frame of mind. That is not where a woman wants to be with her man. She wants to be in her feminine. She wants to be able to relax and let you, as the man, take the lead. Take the responsibility, most importantly, so that she can feel safe. If she trusts you to make the decisions, if she trusts you to take charge of everything like that, if she respects you, it means she feels safe, and that is what she wants to feel. She doesn't want to be high strung and stressed out all the time. Fundamentally, she wants to be able to switch her brain off and let her man handle things, handle everything. And that is when she feels safest, when she's with a man that she knows can handle it, can handle everything. Now, for the last 12 months, I've been working on an exact solution to the problem we've discussed in this video. If you want a much stronger performance in the bedroom consistently, and if you want to be one of the first people notified about this solution I've come up with, well then click the link in the description down below.